African identity. The truth they never taught you. What does it mean to be African? Is it the country on your passport, the language you speak, the tribe you belong to? Or is it something much deeper? Because long before today's borders existed, Africa was already home to great civilizations, powerful kingdoms, thriving trade networks, and rich cultures. Africa was never one story. It was thousands of stories. From the ancient pyramids of Egypt to the universities of Timbuktu, from the Kingdom of Congo to Great Zimbabwe, from the Ashanti Empire to the Ethiopian Empire, Africa was building, creating, governing, trading, and innovating while much of the world was still developing. Yet many Africans today struggle with a simple question: who are we? Colonial borders divided people who once shared histories. Foreign systems often replaced local traditions. Generations grew up learning more about distant lands than their own heritage. Over time, many began to see Africa through the eyes of others instead of through their own. But African identity is not about looking backward with nostalgia. It is about understanding where you come from so you can know where you are going. Being African is not about one language. Africa has over 2,000 languages. It is not about one skin tone. It is not about one religion. It is not about one culture. Africa is one of the most diverse places on Earth. What connects Africans is not sameness, it is shared resilience, a shared history of overcoming, a shared ability to create beauty from struggle, a shared determination to move forward despite obstacles. African identity lives in the entrepreneur building a business in Lagos. It lives in the farmer feeding communities in Kenya. It lives in the scientist making discoveries in South Africa. It lives in the artist, teacher, engineer, athlete, and student who refuses to accept limits placed on them. African identity is not trapped in the past. It is being written every single day. The next chapter of Africa will not be written by outsiders. It will be written by Africans themselves, by people who know their history, who celebrate their cultures, who embrace innovation, who build stronger communities, who believe in their potential. The question is no longer what Africa was. The question is what Africa will become. And that answer depends on us, because African identity is not just where you come from. It is the future you choose to build. Africa is not rising. Africa has always been rising. The world is simply paying attention again.